Hey, Shalom, it's your brother Yonathan. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Got 2 clips I want to show you guys today, and we're going to respond to those clips through the Spirit. Abarat Zah, the lesson is edifying. Now, in this first clip, I seen this video, and it made me think about Yahweh Shah delivering the elect of the nation of Israel from the enemy. We know that Esau is also often referred to as the eagle, all right? Soars above all the animals, and they think themselves to be above everyone else, but they're going to be brought down. So I'm going to run the clip so you guys know what I'm talking about, then we'll get some precepts. Jeremiah 49:16, it says, "Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock," talking about Esau, "that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle." The eagle often comes up when it's referring to the Edomites. When they took over Egypt, they used the symbol of the eagle. As the Romans, they used the symbol of the eagle, all right? In Greece, they used the symbol of the eagle. Before Alexander the Greek, when they would go to war, they would have that eagle on that staff going before them. In America, they use the eagle, all right? So there's always little omens, symbols, things that take place that the scriptures use and highlight so you can identify the characters in the Lord's movie, all right? "Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle," this devil, he trying to build a space force. There's only one true space force, and that's the heavenly host. "And I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord." Verse 17, "Also Edom shall be a desolation." You see, their inward thought is that their kingdom is going to continue forever, but the scriptures say different. And we have a bold confidence in that, confidence with faith, that the Lord is going to bring that to pass. So we know that, regardless of how much Esau puffs up his chest, he's not going to win. They're just there, they're just a rat with their back against the wall, or any wild animal with their back against the wall, right? What does the animal try to do when it's in a corner? It's going to fight back. It tries to make itself big, to intimidate, but Esau's the hunted at the end of the day. The scriptures talk about Lord sending out fishers. Right now we're fishing for the elect, but he's going to turn those fishers into hunters, and ultimately the true hunter is Yahweh Shai. Okay, "I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord." Verse 17, "Also Edom shall be a desolation, everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof," like it talks about in Isaiah the 14th chapter, right? In Isaiah the 14th chapter, it talks about, how people are going to be like, "Is this the man that did shake kingdoms?" They're not going to believe that Esau once ruled the world in the kingdom because of the state that he's going to be in, which is his natural state. He's a low being. The only reason he's ruling now is because the Lord put him there. It's of no merits of his own. The Lord used him for his own purpose. Esau's not this great man. The Lord just simply put him there as a punishment unto us. And again, the blessing going back to Isaac. 2 nations in the scriptures received world domination. It was Esau and Jacob. The difference between the two is that Esau's would be temporary. Ours would be forever once it began. So this devil's getting ready to lose, the biggest war on the biggest stage. All right, and all the signs are pointing to that prophecy. Okay, the Secretary of Defense, they changed it. All these omens, right? Omen, and we'll look that up as well. All these omens, and I got a clip for it. Might as well run it. They'll solidify their kingdom as an eternal one. But that doesn't line up with what the Lord has written out for the movie. So they're not going to succeed. In Joel, the 3rd chapter, it talks about how the Lord is going to judge the nations in the valley of Yehoshaphat. Okay? And they're going to receive what they dished out. They're going into captivity. Yes, there's going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. The same way there's always been an upper class and a lower class, a servant class, a serf class. And Esau is going to be the top servant in the earth, man. They got to receive double, pursuant to Revelation 18:6. Okay, the scriptures in Psalm says what? Ask of me, and I shall give the heathen for thine inheritance. We're going to inherit all the resources of the earth. And what's the top resource in the earth? Human resources. Okay? So we're going to look up the term omen nomen. We're going to look up nomen first, which simply means name. All right? And then you look up omen. Check it out. It says a casual event or occurrence supposed to portend to good or evil. Okay? So a name leading, foreshadowing an event, basically. And you see down there in the verb, it says to give indication to the future. I wonder if I can zoom up on it a little bit for you guys. Yeah. See there? It says to give indication to the future. To know or tell, from omens to predict. Okay? So they put that Department of War up because that's what, is about to go down. The War of Armageddon, the third woe, is talked about in the scriptures, which is going to be fought by thermonuclear fire. Okay? It's going to be different from all the other wars that were fought. You can read about that in Isaiah, the 9th chapter and the 5th verse. So a recompense finally going to be paid out for the evil that this man has done. Like it talks about Numbers 33 and 35, or is it 35 and 30? I always get it mixed up. But you cannot, the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Now here in Habakkuk 2 and 12, it says, woe to him that buildeth the town with blood and establishes a city by iniquity, which is sin upon sin. Every, this devil has gotten to the position that he's in through injuries and deceit. Like it talks about, what is that, Sirach 10 and 8? Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is transferred from one people to another. So here in Habakkuk 12, once more, it reads, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establishes a city by iniquity. Behold, is not the Lord of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for the very vanity? For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. All right, so the understanding of how things are getting ready to play out is on the mouth of the prophets, and it's being proclaimed in all of the earth. Okay, so a great judgment is getting ready to play out. And like it says in Zephaniah 2 and 3, we are to seek righteousness and seek meekness so that we're hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Okay, so Abaratazah, we're part of that number. So I want to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Rekah HaKodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say shalom to all the brothers, and of course, a few sisters pursuing this truth in sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Abaratazah. The lesson was edifying. Shalom.